Welcome back to the Juicy Tea. Let's tap in and see. Hopefully you're well and rested. Let's go. Yep, already. Love blossoms, okay? Some sort of romance deepens and flourishes beautifully. Unfolding, nurturing within the right conditions to thrive. All right. You may be in that energy. There could be somebody else in that energy collective, okay? I'm picking up somebody else is in that energy. I don't know if you're in that energy or not, okay? But somebody is. I feel like you need to definitely tap into your intuition and use your discernment, okay? Yeah. This unforeseen burdens here, okay? Carrying emotional weights that can go, unnoticed by others. Okay, there could be some pressure, feeling weighed. I feel this pressure could be the weight of the world, okay, right now. All right, somebody might want you to take your mind off that. Unbeknownst to you, you may not know who this energy is, but they are definitely there. Make no mistake about it, okay? It says it takes two to tango. Yes, both are at fault. Okay, so there's a situation you may be experiencing where there were two parties at fault here. Okay, now with this energy that I'm picking up on, I just want to, as you can see within the description box, right? Life be life, and people don't be on what you on, okay? I just saw what they were on. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, they're always on this kind of energy. It's like if you're not there giving them, okay? And normally this giving is not like genuine love and affection. It's always about some damn money. And quick disclosure, I do cuss and curse and speak the truth and call out names on God it too. But it's always about some damn money, right? Man, let me tell you, especially right now in this day and age, okay, your intuition needs to tap in, okay? Because there could be somebody out here that's saying bye to someone that they're currently with. They could be moving towards you, right? Now, them moving towards you, they may have, they may not notice that, and you may not be carrying any burdens, but they could be carrying some burdens, okay? So someone wants to come towards you because they're carrying burdens. They may want to leave someone else because that person may not be as creative, as authentic as you are, okay? This is the energy that I'm getting. I feel like somebody here that, may come towards you, they may have some sort of energy about them where everything's okay, but they be carrying some unseen burdens here. Seriously, okay? Because as it says, the message here, it takes two to tango, okay? I feel like somebody does want to say bye or goodbye to somebody that they're with because they have you in their sight. That is the energy. And they want you to be open. And I cannot make it up. That's the reality of it, right? Somebody here could have tried to give you a reality check. I feel like somebody wanted you to humble yourself. You may already be a very humble energy, except when you are faced with a lot of adversity and opposition, hey, I don't know anybody that's just going to stand down when it comes to that, because it's like, what do you want from me? What do what's the problem here, right? And it's very petty. The problem is with this energy here, I feel they wanted to, possibly check you or bring you to some reality check, right? And they did so by, wanting you to realize, oh, you need me, or something like that, or you need somebody type energy. You can't do everything on your own by yourself, and it's not that you want to. It's just the elements of you haven't found anyone that you can put your heart and soul and mind into besides the divine. No one has ever stepped up to the plate but the divine. So you're very skeptical when it comes to dealing with energies. And this could be also some unseen and unacknowledged burdens that you have within yourself. But that just requires you to do the shadow work. And if you feel like, hey, look, if you've never had anybody just come and do for you, not all this behind the curtain, not all this, incognito type energy. you don't know who to be grateful for. So all you can be grateful for is the divine, and the divine creator of all living things at that. And that's the divine that lives within you and all around you, in all things, in all things. Okay? So with this reality, I feel like somebody here, really wanted to cause you an unseen burden. And you may not have seen it, but I feel like they were following your journey. They were following your path this entire time. Yes, because you are the new era at the bottom of the deck. You are the era. Okay? It's your time is now. Okay? It's time for you to really end the struggle. I feel like with this energy here, you bring newness to a circumstance and situation. I cannot make it up as it flips over. Yes, you bring in the future. Okay, you bring a bright future. All right, and the bright future that you're bringing here, I feel like somebody else wants to be a part of this. Okay, and the only way they can do that is by leaving someone they're currently with. You're very optimistic. Okay, you're hopeful, you're positive. All right. There's a lot of positive possibilities here. Okay, your future looks successful and promising and fulfilling, and that, I feel like, is what somebody is looking at. Somebody is looking at the bright future you bring versus what they're at. I cannot make it up. It's a gatekeeper. Wow, and they're pissed. This may also be a gatekeeper that, excuse me, no offense intended. Okay, they may not be able to perform. Okay, this is the energy. They could be upset because they can't perform. You're dealing with somebody that can't perform. They're pissed at you because maybe you're not opening up for them to be someone that you would ever be physical with. This is what I'm getting right here. Okay, somebody wants to say goodbye to somebody that's actually just dealing with them because they got some money. This person is only dealing with this person because they have some money. They may not be contributing the way that this insult person wants them to. Okay. Yes. See, they're unable to engage. All right. This insult person is unable to engage. They want, and I feel like they're so resentful for that. Okay. I feel like they're very resentful for that. It could be scorpionic energy here. All right, but this insult person, they're unable to engage physically. Okay, they may be wanting you to say goodbye. They may be wanting, somebody could be wanting to say goodbye to this insult person. Masculine energy is here, but they're also, wanting to some sort of gatekeeping. Okay, I heard checkmate. Okay, controlling access. Okay, this insult person is controlling some sort of access when it comes to your bright future, but they're very upset because they can't perform. And this insult person is upset because they can't perform. They could be upset that you can perform, but you're celibate. Okay, and they're like, because listen, fam, listen here, collective family, however you want me to address you, take it how it resonates. There's somebody here that is so pissed off that you could perform, but you're not, and they wish they could. Okay, and this could be the gatekeeper. All right, this could be a gatekeeper. I'm also picking up this energy is very upset with you because you're not wanting to perform with them. That's another thing here. Okay, I feel like this energy feels like, they be able to do something with you, maybe not with who they're with currently. I just heard that. They may not be able to perform with who they're with currently at this present moment, and it has something to do with you. But they also have some sort of influence. Okay, that's why this gatekeeper is here. Yeah, they're trying to make sure that everything stays under maintenance. This man came out in the earlier, in the short. Okay, this is somebody here where there's a ghost in the machine type energy. I feel like there's an insult person here, and they are definitely popping out as the ghost in the machine. This is somebody that's really upset right now because they cannot perform. I cannot make it up. They may even have some jealousy with this. Okay, they may be jealous here. They could be jealous because they can't perform, or they're jealous. So they're out here trying to possibly sabotage your projects again. Okay, a very this is like a gang mentality. Okay, undermining your success. Trying to claim some sort of credit, or they could be dealing with human resources reporting type issue. This is somebody here that they can't perform the way you do, not just the physical performance, but possibly project creativity performance. That's what I'm getting off of that. Somebody at the bottom of the deck does have a mutual respect. I don't know if it's a mutual respect for this energy or for you. Only take it how it resonates. We're going to leave that bottom of the deck right there. Let's get this one. But somebody tried to cause you an unforeseen burden here. And then this is like the energy of them wanting to like put you in some sort of check. Okay, I heard checkmate. Yeah, because they're the gatekeeper. So tap into your intuition when it comes to this energy, okay? Because this energy right here, they're very, I feel they're bitter. Like, you know what I mean? They're bitter, okay? Because with this ghost in the machine, anybody that stalks like that, something's wrong with them mentally, and they know it, okay? And then to top it off, they can't, no offense intended, then to top it off, they can't, perform, okay, from a physical perspective, maybe a mental, emotional perspective, okay, skill set perspective, they can't perform, okay. Tell me more about this unseen burden, reality check, and gatekeeper. Okay. I cannot make it up. That's what it's about. A sexcapade, okay? Somebody here is in some sort of entanglement romantically, okay? And it has a lot to do with sexual exploits. And that's what it's about. You may have turned somebody down, okay? Only take it how it resonates. Or you didn't even know that this person couldn't perform, but they are jealous of the fact that you can and you're celibate. And it has them feeling like they're sinking. Okay, they're in a sinking feeling, maybe because you have not opened up yourself to any energies like this because you're celibate. Somebody's upset because you're not participating in this Babylon energy. I cannot make it up. Somebody is upset because you are not participating in a Babylon energy. It says a no-show here, okay? Somebody's pissed off. You could be working your behind off, okay? But they're trying to make you feel as if there's some sort of empty promise here. You may also just... This energy right here, ooh-wee. This is an energy where, you know... You could have spoken some truths, and I mean some very harsh truths about circumstances, situations, people, places, and things, okay? This energy is upset because they feel like, you know, no show can go on, okay? Because they feel like you've burnt a bridge. Well, listen here. If the truth hurts, then the truth hurts. A lot of people don't like the truth, okay? But you have a bright future as long as you keep moving in the direction of the Most High God, the divine, okay? Moving in that direction means you move with clarity, discernment, intuition, okay? You know what's right and what's wrong. You have a lot of left and right energy going on right now, okay? Because you have such a bright future, someone is being a gatekeeper here. They are trying to make sure you don't have a bright future, but that is not up to them. That would be up to the divine creator. So if the divine wants you to messenger, I heard messenger. If divine wants you to be a messenger, then that's what it will be. This energy right here at the bottom of the deck, they could be living in some sort of like make-believe land, okay? Some sort of la-la land. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You may be too idealistic for someone, okay? Because you believe in the impossible. This energy could be unrealistic. Yes, I feel that energy too. Yes, See, somebody wanted you to be to compromise your health. Okay, unhealthy comparisons here. Okay, there's somebody here that wanted to compare themselves to you, but you know, I feel like, you know, they wanted you to possibly have a burnout blues, or they got the burnout blues, or they couldn't burn you out some sort of kind of way. So, you know, they were comparing things here. Okay, they could have been comparing another to you, or you to another, or some sort of energy like that, right? But what it is you just move the way you're supposed to move, and you do that 24/7. You do that 24/7. You move the way you're supposed to move 24/7. Okay, you're available, but you just weren't available to this energy, to this insult energy. You were not available to an insult energy, and therefore that pissed them off. But you are open 24/7 when it has everything to do with the Most High, when it has everything to do with, you know, building a future for yourself and for others. So you are being available all the time, okay? Just not for an insult energy. And that made them jealous, really. Yeah, because they felt like you were giving lip service, but everything you spoke about came to fruition. So the only thing that this gatekeeper could do was put some sort of unseen burden on you. Ew, I'm telling you, I'm like, man, you talking about shooting. When they say vengeance is the Lord, sometimes people take vengeance into their own hands because they're bitter. They've always been bitter. Okay? And I mean, there are bitter energies out there. They run around, they act like they're not, but they really are, family. Okay, you may have a reason, and I don't want to say bitter, but you may have a reason for concern, and sometimes you handle concern differently, okay, than others. Somebody didn't want you to be secluded, or to be in some sort of energy where you just wanted to cut off the world because you know the world is not right. You are not in the world. You are not in or of this world. And that bothered them because, see, most people are. Shit, 98% of the people walking around today, they are in the world. They're in it. You're not in or of it. Tell me more, Spirit. And that bothers people. Yes. See, this person wanted you to have a repeated cycle here. Okay? They wanted drama in your life. Okay? They wanted to bring it in on a different day. See, this energy right here was very upset because you were not dealing with drama. You cut drama out. You cut somebody out that was very dramatized. Okay? Every time you turned around, it was something. You're like, ooh, I cannot. You know, that kind of energy. Tell me more, Spirit. Yes. Look, because they were too hot and cold, on and off, wishy-washy, okay? Sending mixed signals. You didn't have time for that. So you cut that energy off. Tell me more, please and thank you. Thank you for the messages thus far. Look, that's all they did. Is somebody set up here and they basically came up with a what if we do this, what if we do that. Somebody could be in regret right now. Okay, whatever they did, it could have been devastating, but I feel like you also have this energy about you that you know you're gonna get back up. Okay, this is this energy I feel. All right, they imagine some sort of future. Okay, possibly with you being with them. I'm telling you, somebody caused some sort of disruption because they want you to be with them. This is crazy too. These is crazy folks running around nowadays. Take it how it resonates. Ooh-wee. Tell me more, Spirit. You got a lot of crazy people running around nowadays. All right? Yeah. See, They never want it to ever really be over. That's what it's all about. Somebody did not want anything to really be over with you, and they saw you take off on your own or build something, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you just popped up out of nowhere. You could have been building for a while, and this energy just was like sitting back, really being a gatekeeper, okay? Sending you mixed signals, okay? Upset at your success, upset at your progress, upset at the fact that you actually did something for the first time in your life on your own and it was successful. This energy right here, boy, I'm telling you, they have a lot of people out there that you know when they see you, family or collective, however you want to take it. When they see you, you know, you don't mind being open, but you're not open to the shenanigans. You're not open to the shenanigans whatsoever. I can tell you that much. You are not. Your intuition tells you a lot about a lot of people, especially when a lot of people share information with you, right? And when you listen to the things that these energies talk about, I'm telling you, most of the time, your discernment is literally whispering to you, don't mess with them. I wouldn't mess with them. You know. It's constantly this energy of like, they're not the one. Okay? Exactly. This energy over here, I mean, this energy is a very selfish energy, okay? I gave you my all. And you're like, well, if you gave me your all, then it would have been appreciated. I feel like what they gave you was a lot of drama. This is the energy. Okay? Yeah. That's what it was about. I'm telling you, you deleted this person out your life. And that's what it was about. Because you deleted this person out your life, they were sending you negative energy. Okay? So I'm going to leave that message here for you. Thank you for tapping in. Let's close out. Thank you for allowing us to be here today. Divine, I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health, good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe, and thank you. Thank you for coming back to the Juicy Tea. You have a beautiful day. Ashe.